What's up, everyone? Welcome to Indonesia. We are in game 2 of the best of 7 between Azad and Cutterboy, and we have a very interesting map here. This is Indonesia, which hasn't been played in a very long time. Used to be part of some crazy ESOC tournaments. Now that I think about it, that was wild that we're playing on this map. And I think when that was around, the saloons did not have this coin trickle, so now you do start with a saloon. Each player starts with a saloon, and you both have that trickle right off the bat from the beginning of the game, which is, Baron. What are you mocking me? Baron's mocking me in chat. We're live on Twitch for this series to celebrate our YouTube first year of YouTube, and we're having a good time. So this map is very interesting. Do you start with a catamaran? Yes, you do. But you know what? Azad forgot. That is a good... So Cutterboy picked... This is his home map. He picked this home map. And yeah, I mean, people are talking about in the chat some classic games, tournament games, H2O and Wicked Cossack. There was some... Kanisi was playing crazy games on this map. Oh my gosh. So Azad, maybe... I think he was around when this was part of the tournaments, but not taking advantage of that catamaran at this point. Okay, so Russia versus Portuguese, fun matchup. Super excited to see what happens here. So it looks like Azad went for a what is he doing? Oh, okay. I'm not paying attention here fully, but he's getting Hunting Dogs Market, and he has to get a house, which is kind of an unusual opening for Portuguese. Okay, and he's gonna have some idle TC because of the way that he did this. Oh, unfortunate, but there's so much going on this map. It's insane. So there's also water buffalo that you can claim that are important to grab, especially early in the game. Schooners coming in for Azad. Cutterboy is going with the standard distributivism. I think that's probably the best I've ever pronounced that. Dude, he still didn't use a catamaran. Oh, no. Meanwhile, you got Cutterboy exploring all the land, trying to grab this treasure. He's going to try to get his explorer over here, too. 70 wood, not bad. There's a lot of territory to explore on this map, and look at just how little Azad has covered so far. Boy, that's kind of sad that catamaran's not doing anything, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, this orangutan is losing his mind. Crazy little monkey's shaking. He's shaking. Oh my gosh, look at these sharks and the monkeys, the wildlife in this game. Can we just appreciate this? Okay. Look at that little pirate guy too. Man, I love this. I love these graphics. I love this game. This is part of the reason why I love this game so much. But oh, the catamaran is on the move. Did I mess up the camera? TC, does it look normal? I think right there, right? I think that's good. Monkey dead. So both catamarans full HP. The chase is on. Okay. All right, let's take a look at decks while I'm getting distracted by some water chases. Portuguese. He has a specific Indonesia deck. So these guys, they knew the maps yesterday. I let them pick through the map pool, the competitive map pool yesterday. So they may have made decks specifically for civs and for maps. So this is Indonesia. I don't think you would typically have this because you don't play this map very often. I can click N on the mini map for reorientation. Oh, I don't know, man. It's not working for me. Talanis in chat. What's up, my guy? I think this was accurate. Anyway. Okay. So our age ups are coming in. We have Quartermaster, of course, for Portuguese. We already looked at their deck, but we didn't go into detail. So some water stuff, but rendering plant, okay. Pretty hardcore water, I would say. Yeah. And he does have schooners, but no dock yet. We're still chopping wood for that. And you know what was common on this map? Ooh, also some water buffalo for Cutter Boy coming off the island there. Very nice use of that. But you would see players make docks on these little islands, and then they're a little bit safer. You could put your villager in the catamaran, but Azad opting for just putting it on the mainland here. So, yeah, at least it's not a Julian K point of view, right? That messes with my brain so much. Okay, Azad. Oh, wait, we already looked at him. Let's go back. Russia deck Indonesia. Oh, because it's like Kinesi. Oh, that's a great deck name. That is a great deck name. And this, dude, the Kinesi games would get so ridiculous with these advanced dock cards doing like crazy amount of HP damage per shot. He does have, it was nerfed, but it's still in the water decks here. Warships are cheaper. We have some like really serious water cards here. I guess mainly this and advanced dock. So we might be seeing a lot. Yeah, I could try and rotate the map, but that looks a little bit off, no? Whatever. Maybe you have to zoom in and then rotate it? I don't know. All right. I think that's good right there. All right, so 5 Cossack. Even though we see all these unique cards in the decks, this is how this map would often play out, because you could trick yourself a little bit. So we have a very, very standard, and there was like decks that were used specifically to just trick your opponent into what you're gonna do. So Cutter Boy here with the Russians is doing a Strelet and Cossack opening. He does have a market. He has hunting dogs already. He's building a church in base. And then we have Azad over here putting an in-base second town center. 700 wood coming in. He's already got 3 fishing boats, 4th one on the way. Another dock going up as well. So he's going to have his economy really spread out. I think he's going to be in a good position here. If he can hold, and even if he has idle TC, 700 wood allows him to make so many fishing boats with schooners. He needs to make a house, though. Oh, I guess the town center's almost up, so that helps him. But yeah, we have a pretty all-in push coming for Cutter Boy. Wait, Indonesia is just Indonesian and French? Oh my gosh. But it fits. It just fits, man. Just let me, come on, let me have my moment. A Minutemen pop would be pretty impactful here. I think he's saving, he's not queuing up any vills because he's thinking about that, is what I'm getting out of the current situation. Oh no, he queues up vills. What is going to be the second shipment? This is going to be very, very crucial. I don't think it's going to be 8 Excabo. Oh, Town Militia. Okay. Always a very good shipment to have as Portuguese. Obviously, 2 TCs in base early in the game. And yeah, this Strelets do tank quite a bit with regular TCs. So is he going to go for a 3rd dock? I really would like to see a dock on this island or on this island. It just makes it so much safer and secret. Like, see, this should never be sieged. If he just went to an island, it'd be super safe. But unfortunately, no, we don't. We don't have the Kinesi style play coming through just yet. So, Russia followed up 5 Cossack with 700 wood, which is in base now. And more Strelets coming. Did he end up getting... He did get steel traps. He's eating some of the water buffalo to keep that Strelet and villager production. 20 vills right now. Let's see how many for Azad. 27. That's a lot. Town Militia is in, and will these get one shot? We'll have to just watch because I can't do the math. I think they are getting one shot by the TC. A full TC, I should say, because this one only has 2 vills in it. Yeah, they're getting one shot from a full TC, so pretty good value there. I think Cutter Boy is going to recognize that fact and then back up. But this is just a tough situation because, yeah, you're idling the TCs, and now you can't idle them. But at the same time, he's got double dock schooners going, so that's like 4 TC. Don't lose it. Don't lose him. Oh, no. Okay, I thought he was going to lose him. I'm like, that'd be the way that this game... Okay, but we have... looks like a little bit of counterplay finally coming here that I think might be a little bit more impactful. A blockhouse on the water for Cutter Boy, and he has the caravels on the way. So yeah, and he's going to be able to siege this down. So it's looking a little bit better for Russia here, I think, at this point. Looked a little bit sketchy for a while, but I think he's got a better strategy for how he's going to counter this water and this TC turtle play. So I like what he's doing. And he's got a dock of his own. So this game is not even close to being over based on what we're seeing at this point in time. I think we got a long ways to go. Let's see if I can see what's in the saloon. We have pirates, of course. Barbary Corsair. What the heck is this? Battle-tested woman bodyguard mercenary. Oh, that's an African one. Royal Horseman. Okay, so maybe later in the game we'll see some strong mercenaries from there. Oh, and we have a caravel from Azad and 2 more on the way. So he is actually ready to defend this or try to defend it. This dock's going to go down, though. 2 caravels popping, but the blockhouse is up. Ooh, 1 caravel does get sniped. So the water play begins. Blockhouse, and dock goes down. Blockhouse in great position. I really like that from Cutterboy. Very, very smart tactic there to help take out that dock and defend his units while doing so. But another dock is up, and looks like, oh, he's okay. I think he's finally going to go to the island and put a dock up, which I think, just imagine what could Cutterboy have done if those docks were on islands? It would be so much more difficult. So yeah, there it is. The dock is going on the island, and yeah, this is. I think we're setting up for a long game here. 2 TC production. How many docks do we have? We have 3 docks for Portuguese at the moment. Gangsaw coming in. 45 villagers. Cutterboy, he is at 33 vills. He does have his own dock, but not producing at the moment. Spreading out his vills a little bit. Looks like maybe he's going to go for another dock himself. What is this fishing boat? Just exploring, I suppose? Yeah, just getting some vision. Checking to see if his opponent's on water yet. All right. So, military-wise, I think the military situation is slowing down quite a bit. Caravel going to get some shots on these fishing boats from the Russians. I think pretty soon we're going to see Azad going to Fortress. I think Rendering Plant is probably the shipment here. Oh, he's going to go 700 coin. How many fishing boats? He has 22. I would say that's definitely when you want to go for Rendering Plant. You're finally getting the first upgrade gill nets. He can definitely go Rendering Plant instead of 700 coin. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. I guess he's getting pressured a little bit on water, so maybe he's thinking, I don't want to have idle fishing boats while I send an gathering upgrade card, so maybe that's his thought there. But he would be up in no time with that. Well, I guess he doesn't have many fishing boats on coin at the... Oh, these ones are. I don't know. I personally would probably go Rendering Plant. But there's a lot of pressure in the base now. The Vills are going to have to get inside that TC. 53 economic units for Portuguese at the moment, though. Cutterboy is going to be aging up. Exiled Prince, he's going to be going up fast. He's getting a lot of pressure on the home base, the land base, but losing his single dock by these caravels of Azad. So, for now, water is under control, even though they both have caravels on the map. Both have it. Oh, there's another dock. I forgot that one. There's just so much going on here. So, where's the military? Okay. Oh man, there's so much to keep track of, and this is just a 1v1, not like a 2v2 or anything like that. But lots of action. Fishing boats trying to escape for Cutterboy. They're gonna find an opponent's dock, but their own caravel, so they're safe for now. Caravels are in pursuit though, and Azad is looking to head up as well. The mispronunciation of Azad is burning my ears. Well, he told me this is how to pronounce it, so I asked, because I would always say it incorrectly. I knew for years, so we're just going to have to roll with that, my friend. So not much military for Cutterboy, but he is putting pressure on, causing lots of idle time. So 19 vills idle right now. That's good value. Even though town militia is there, you're causing a lot of idle time. Oh, no, it's all good. I honestly, I read the way he typed it, and I think that's how you say it. So hopefully it is. If not, it's not anything new for me to pronounce things incorrectly. So looking at score, very close. Very, very close. Caravel. The single Caravel for Cutter Boy is actually getting a lot of damage done. And this blockhouse, such great position. It's going to help defend these fishing boats, or at least cause some trouble for the Portuguese caravels while his fishing boats are getting pushed. And oh, another couple of vills are probably going to cut out here. Oh, the players are not paying attention. There's just so much going on. Oh, and Falconet's coming in to defend this blockhouse. One caravel at 40 HP. He should target it with the... He does. Very good micro by Cutter Boy there. Taking out one caravel that was low HP and defending with Falcs. Wow. This is pretty wild. Okay, and we have a frigate coming in. This is so weird, the situation here. Like, think about this. This is a Russian base behind the Portuguese starting town center, and he shipped totally undefended falconets to this base. Like, this is Portuguese side of the map. It's just so weird. And right now we have the frigate coming in. I don't know if he's going to try to snipe these Falcs who are on the run from the Minutemen. This is such a bizarre situation. Frigate, where is it? Frigate's coming in. He's going to try to take out probably the blockhouse. There's what is going on? These falconets are running towards a Portuguese town center. Goons are in pursuit. This is just so weird. Minutemen are going to pop on these undefended falconets. Oh my gosh. Oh, and something. Was that a frigate that got a shot on? Oh my gosh. The Falcs are going to go down very quickly. What ELOs are these guys? These are both top 10 players. You look on the rank ladder, they're both in the top 10 as we speak. Wow. This is just so... I guess that's what happened when you ship naked Falcs behind your opponent's town center. Wow. And, oh my gosh, this frigate, I think, is going to go down. Okay, barely taking out that blockhouse. Oh my gosh. In the meantime, Eco has gotten up to 62 economic units for Portuguese. Water play is still under contention. One single dock for Russia. Wow. Just a bunch of craziness going on right now. Couple stables coming in. What is the next shipment? 5 goons. Okay. And what about Cutter Boy? Oh, he has 2 TCs. Nice. So he's getting his eco going. He's at 49 Vil Pop. He's got a few fishing boats out there. Another frigate. He produced... Oh, no, that's... Oh, okay. Cutter Boy sent in the frigate. Earlier, that was Portuguese, and he's healing up his over here. Wow. Just wild situation right now. A lot of chaos. And these fishing boats are going to be forced to hide in there. And right now, Cutter Boy's actually evening up the economy, I think. He's got 52 Vils. Double TC is Russia. That's always really, really nice to have. A forward arsenal coming in. And a warship upgrade for Cutter Boy as well. So he is very intent on fighting water for quite a while. And I wonder if he built this to get heated shot, potentially. Villager's going to be going down. So we have Cav Archers now in queue. I'm not sure what this arsenal is all about. We'll have to see if he gets something from there soon. But triple TC production for Portuguese is online. How many fishing boats is he up at? 24 now. Never sent rendering plant. But yeah, double Huss production. He doesn't have Vet Huss yet. I kind of like that, but obviously you see that Cutter Boy's one step ahead in this situation with Cav Archers in queue to counter that directly. Caravel here. Going to be able to defend this with this upgrade coming in as well. Double frigate out here. They are going to be shutting down the water in no time. And 7 Cossack. That's crazy. That's actually kind of crazy. That's a shipment for Russia. That's a pretty solid shipment. Did he make any Cav archers yet? Oh, he got a 3 batch out. But here we go. A frigate that has been healed up halfway for Azad, coming in to help take out that dock that does have 6 fishing boats inside of it. So yeah, these guys are both going full water while fighting on the land as well. Cutter Boy is a little bit lower population. He needs to get some houses soon. He's at 58 vills, 87 total pop. Wow. Portuguese has almost as many economic units as Russia has units, period. But who has the advantage in this water fight? Right now, that would be the Russian frigates. They do have that upgrade. But Azad sending in improved warships is going to give him the advantage. However, he just has a caravel and 1 frigate, so he's going to have to back up for the moment. Another caravel, frigate popping out, though, so that will definitely help him in that situation. Not sure he wants to fight that yet, though, especially as his card's coming in. And we have a native post. Ooh, yeah, these are some very solid techs for Portuguese, if you can afford to get them. However, we have a raid coming in. So much going on. Water fights going on. A raid, and it is caught. Vills are running into the TC. Portuguese now has the military advantage on water with the improved warships card. Goons and Huss in base to defend against the Strelets, but there are Cav archers as well. TCs are upgraded, so they do more damage from town militia. But the villager count, the economic unit count, is getting cut for Portuguese down to 75, even though he's been producing consistently. He's going to lose another Vill there, but he's looking like he's going to claim water again for the moment. Oh, big tech, or big unit pop. Conscription and a Explorer Snare coming in. The 12 Minutemen are going to annihilate a whole bunch of these Cav archers, getting a pretty solid value there. It is 800 resources, but he probably killed 4 or 5 Cav archers for that, so it's pretty nice. Pushing him off, letting his vills gather. What is his next shipment going to be? He killed a lot of Cav archers, so he could go Constable and get Vet Hussar. But Azad needs to fix his gathering right now. A 3rd frigate is out on the map. 1 very low HP one for Russia. They are on the retreat. Where can these go now? Start pushing the backside of Cutter Boy's water? Maybe. We'll have to see. This is an Indonesia game for sure. You wouldn't expect it any other way. Definitely a typical Indonesia game where you just have craziness, chaos all over the place. Frigates, max frigates. And now we have some Helbs coming in for Portuguese. He's popped as well. He's at 80 economic units. Heated shot coming in. So that is a tower upgrade or TC upgrade for Russia to do more damage against things like these frigates. But this is out of range. The blockhouse will do more damage, though, so that's good. Ooh, villagers are in a very scary situation. A fishing boat needs to come by and pick these vills up, which I think will be the case. I think they're going to get out of there. Russia at 67 economic, but oh boy. We did see 1 frigate go down for Portuguese. Oh my gosh, a 21 HP frigate. Keep going, get out of there. Oh my gosh. Somebody shoot it. Shoot it. Okay, there it goes. But this one probably will go down as well with heated shot on this blockhouse. That is a pretty impactful shot. We have a fight going on in base. Those low HP Minutemen getting donated. An advanced dock coming in. We also have text from the native post. I believe that was villager train time, which is good for both civs, honestly. And smokeless powder, which is going to be a boost to these Strelets. That is a lot of Strelets now. How many do we have? 41. And these guys are up to 11 attack. Did Azad get any text from here? Not quite yet. Helbs. We have a Helb raid on these villagers. Minutemen are called. Did somebody say petards? I don't see any petards. At least not yet. Oh, we do have petards. We have some Russian petards. He's gonna... What is this? Frontier Blockhouse. Wow. Okay, that's for water defense. He wants to defend the backside of that water for fishing. But, oh, man, these... Oh, the frigate's getting shots on these Strelets. There were 41 just a minute ago. Now there's only 17. And honestly, these petards, while might be a cool idea... Oh, my gosh, a Huss pop. This is looking scary for Russia, I think, right now. These petards are not going to have much value. He's making 4 more. These TCs do kill them pretty quickly with town militia if there's multiple TCs firing at them. But I guess there's enough cav archers here to defend. And they're going to push them back. So maybe might be on the push again himself. Russia, 76 eco. How many does he have? Let's see how many fishing boats. Is it just this 7? Okay, he's got 7 of them somewhere hidden in the corners of the map. Azad, 91 constables coming in, so and finally getting the native techs as well, quicker villager train time, and gunpowder boost. So castadors are going to make an appearance, and probably these villas are a little bit over gathering on the berries there. But I think we have the petards coming in soon. Do we? Not quite yet. They take out that native post, so Azad does not get that smokeless powder, I don't think he was able to get that in time. And 100 eco pop at this point. No more real water fights. I think both players are healing up their frigates, even though that one is not healing at the moment. Veteran Hussar not in yet, so I'm very curious why. I guess it's a long-term play, not bad, and it upgrades them a little bit right now, but... Oh man, this is looking a little bit scary for Portuguese. The petards are coming, and there's only 10 Castador. I guess there's no Cossack, so there were 7 Cossack shipment earlier. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, I think these petards they might be taking out these TCs pretty quickly. There's not much to defend. He needs. I want to see him make some more Hussar, but... Oh, 100 HP on that TC. Azad has the resources to repair that as soon as it's available, if he does choose so and remember to do that. I think that would be a very good choice. We have long lines coming in for Portuguese. How many fishing boats is he up to? 28. Okay. A villager's going down to these Strelets, little by little. TC being repaired and a wall being added in. So those petards didn't really get the job done. They sacrificed their lives and the cost attached to them, but did not take out that TC. Did cause a repair though, so there is some value there. 103 economic population for Azad. Falconets are coming in. Castadors hate those. They take huge damage from them, and they're going to retreat as soon as that is spotted. Culverins already in queue from a very quickly built artillery foundry with multiple villagers. And I think Azad is set up to defend this. He has the 3 TCs in a good line there. He has conscription if he needs to use it again from 2 more TCs. And he's got his Culps coming. So I think he's set up pretty well here. Cutterboy is getting more upgrades for his frigates. I'm surprised how much he's investing in these warships. He hasn't really used them much lately. We have a frigate just guarding this channel here. How sick is that? Oh my gosh. More Castadors are being shipped in. And just waiting on 4. Okay, 3. 3 culverins. I guess you can also use them on water. I want to see some organs as well. I think that'd be a very good choice. He needs to put some vills in the TC to get that damage in. That's high value that he could be getting there, and he needs to kill these Cav Archers. Conscription is coming in behind the TC, so it's gonna zone off these Cav Archers a little bit. Culverins take out 1 Falconet immediately. I think Azad needs to redistribute his eco. He has 104 economy, but only 21 on food, and he's really struggling to produce military right now. But as I say that, he defends this very well. So what am I saying? We do have 21 Castador now. So, yeah, very well defended. Everything cleaned up except for some Cav Archers retreating. And where do we stand now? Some more upgrades from the docks, armor plating. So these guys are not... They're both still investing in water techs and frigate upgrades. So, yeah, these guys are both having the same ideas, which is interesting. Frontier Blockhouse has been upgraded, so some more HP and I believe attack on that for Russia to defend. Frigates getting a couple Vil kills here on the side of the shoreline. So 87 is about to be 93 eco pop for Russia. And he's setting up mills at this point. Does have seed drill, but not artificial fertilizer. Getting circular saw, which is a very expensive upgrade. Oh no, Cutter Boy's frigates are marching in, but a little bit delayed on the attack. Killing one of his opponent's frigates right off the bat, but almost losing his own. Culverins are moving in as well. I want to say, do we have heated shot upgraded for Azad? We do not. So that tower is not as scary as it sometimes can be. Frigates are escaping though, so very good value. Take out one frigate of his opponent and then get out of there and force the chase. So, however, we're getting to the point where Portuguese starts getting a lot of upgrades in and starts getting some halbs out. His eco is off the hinges and just going wild. He's got 109, about to be 112. Refrigeration going to be coming in as well. There's lots of berries on this map if they choose to use those, which he is doing right now. So I think it's going to be tough for Russia to get a solid military mass to defend. Oh, okay, as I say that, 30 Strelets are in queue. Strelet combat has been sent. And he's going to have a ton of Strelets coming out. 19 Strelets as well. So solid amount of units, solid mass, but the value, the strength is not so high there. Veteran Halbs getting a raid here on some poor villagers that are going to be going down. Frigate still running around the water. These frigs could be defending against the Halbs. He's going, so it looks like he's going Strelet Cossack right now. Veteran Cossack is in. It hasn't sent New Order regiments yet. Oh, that's just for Strelets. And he hasn't sent Boyars either, so still a couple. I don't know about these 19 Strelets in this situation. One of those upgrade cards could probably be significantly better, in my opinion. However, he feels, it looks like he feels he needs to defend maybe just this mill, especially as his eco is getting pushed a little bit. I would like to see some organs from Azad at this point. Oh, as I say that, there's a couple of them right there. Water fights are still ongoing. This is Russia up here, taking the water a little bit. Fish are starting to run out, so the transition to mills. Did we see a gill nets, a 25-minute gill nets? Saw a call out from Harrison. There it is. Well, you know, Cutter Boy didn't have that many fishing boats, so not that big of a deal. However, here we go. We have a very interesting fight that's going to be happening in the forest. Halbs on the front line, protecting from the Cossack. Lots of artillery. Culverins, organ guns. I don't think in this situation you want to push as Cutter Boy because it's just the traffic is so terrible in these trees. So he is retreating. He's sending his cav off into the Portuguese base to try to get some raids done. More Halbs coming though, so this is a very tough position for these Cossack and these cav archers, dropping lots of them. And based on this, the last minute or so, I think these fights are going very, very well for Azad. I think he's in a great position to continue pushing and maybe force villagers off those front mills for the Russian player. Cossack's getting a good position here, though. Flipping around the back, going to get on these Castadors and these organs. Going for the organs first. Oh, he attack moved and actually went to the Culverins. Get the organs. You got to get the organs. Oh, no. And huge batches coming in for Azad as well. He's a little bit low on coins, so not as large batches as he could have. And finally, rendering plant's going to be coming in for him. That trade went, I think, pretty even. Organs going down is a pretty big deal, but lots of Strelets going down as well. Azad reinforcing with Hussar. We have raids up here. We have Caravels fighting We have a villager gathering berries on the island here, but I don't know if that villa's going to live for a long time. The blockhouse push is happening, but we do have Hussar, still not veteran, coming in to defend as Portuguese is trying to push the front mills of the Russians. So lots of stuff going on here. We even have a frigate in the south here, and the frigate's moving in for Portuguese. 3 of them as going with his military on the land, following alongside. Yeah, this is pretty wild, man. I don't know. I think Russia's taking the top side of the sea right now, but Portuguese is pushing into the bottom and also into the economy. Let's take 119 villager pop. Azad's getting ranged cavalry carry call, but it doesn't have any dragoons. Does he still? He doesn't have veteran. He does have veteran Hussar now, so these are strong Huss. He needs to just keep producing. And finally, we have someone going for industrial. Trying to. I saw a little bit of stutter there, so I'm trying to get the speed ideal. Cav Archer's getting a little bit too far forward, going to get caught, and these veteran Hussar can do serious damage with not too many Cav Archers remaining. I don't know. Is this a good point in time for Cutterboy to go age 4? It's a little bit dangerous. Whoops. Back to Azad's point of view, we have 15 veteran Hussar with Constable, so these are very strong units. 430 HP, 40 attack. The frigates have halted their push, as there are a couple frigates from Russia and a blockhouse to defend. And there's the upgrade from the arsenal for the Hussar. And Eco Theory coming in, which is actually worth, at this point, 12 villagers. It's 10% on all gathering, and he has 120 vill pop right now. That is just insane right now. This is a really good push, but we do have a big pop of Cav Archers. However, looking at the eco, Cutterboy is only at 70. He's behind. Let's think about this. 77 is usually a decent amount, not quite there near 100 where you want to be at this point in the game. But he's 50 vills behind his opponent. Azad has 120. He's almost 50 vills behind. That is crazy. We need to talk about resource income. Cutterboy putting up some walls here. He's got a nice push on this top side of the map. Taking over the water quite a bit. And he's going to be getting up here. He has a shipment available. So he cleaned up the push a little bit. Okay, I guess these Hussar backed off. Culverins are on the field, so I don't know if heavy cannons are the play. Ooh, very good pop by the veteran Cossack going for the Culverins right off the bat. So now he can send the heavies. Wait, no, kill the Culverin. Oh no, he didn't kill the Culverin. Oh no. But okay, more Cav Archers coming in to defend from the Hussar. Azad. Looks like he's got some decisions to make. Estates are down. Mills are down, but he needs artificial fertilization. He doesn't even have... He does have the first estate upgrade. This push is not looking good for Portuguese. And even though he has so many vills, I feel like the eco needs to be set up correctly a bit more. He needs more on mills. He needs to get that upgrade. And he's quite far from aging. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. He needs to make more military. So there is definitely a window for Cutterboy to push. These heavies are out. The Castadors are going to get smashed. Absolutely wrecked from those heavies. Oh my gosh. That is a pretty ridiculous volley there. And there is definitely some tempo for Russia at the moment. So factories coming in. More Cav Archers. This is going to be very difficult for Portuguese to hold while... I don't know if he's going to try to age or mass, but there are some buildings in the way that I think Cutterboy is going to get distracted by and focus down. So there is a moment for Azad to... he's getting the powder upgrade from the natives, which is very good. That's going to give him more attack. 18 to 19. I believe that's 10, maybe 15%. But getting his mill upgrade as well. Aging up with the engineer. I believe that is a fort wagon. But yes, these estates are on the front of the base. Not the best location. Could have been back here. But, you know, that's what happens to us a lot of times. We're trying to think quickly, do things quickly, and get the buildings placed. And unfortunately, wherever the villagers are, that's sometimes where it goes. Heavies are coming in. This is a tough army to hold. What do you even make? Castador are good for Cav Archers, not so great against Strelets. Huss are good against the inverse there, but Heavies wreck Castador, and that's the thing that you also need to think about is he going to make Culverins? It just gets a little bit clunky of a composition, but if he can get... Oh my gosh. We have Caravel raids on a mill on the ocean. These frigates were on the offensive, so nothing to defend at home. That is quite annoying. An outpost would have been nice. It looks like Portuguese lost a couple of their frigs. Oh my gosh. And we have a covered wagon and 2 organ gun age up. That's what that engineer was. What is it going to be? Portuguese first shipment. Oh, a battleship could... No? Okay, 2 heavies is their choice here. Losing some fishing boats, unfortunately. Still some eco that needs to be set up for Portuguese. He could be hunting here. Goons pop and almost kill a bombard. Not a bombard, a heavy cannon. Cutter Boy reinforcing Cav Archers. He has sent his 1 factory so far after the heavies. A big batch of Castadors and Goons. Oregon's going to get some shots on the Cav Archers. There's still 1 heavy cannon really low, another one quite low as well. And here we go, like very good timing. Is he going to pop the heavies aggressively? No, not quite. Stables are going down. Trying to get Guard Hussar, but I don't think that's going to... Oh, maybe it does. If he... Oh, the heavies are getting taken out. Guard Hussar is canceled, but Cutter Boy sacrificing 2 heavies for that. Wow. So very, very close. Still, this situation, it can go either way. Couple stables getting up. This is game 2. Right now, game 1 went to Izad, so Cutter Boy is trying to even it up at this point. And finally, some native units will be making their way out on the map. Frigates pushing... Oh my gosh, look at this island! Dude, this is a 3 mil island for Portuguese. If Cutter Boy saw that and puts like some Strelets in this frigate and sends them over to that island, that is 30 idle or dead vills instantly. I really hope that he does that. That would be absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh. We're still not max pop for Portuguese. Got a little bit of a raid with the Hussar, but they're going to have to back up. Cav Archers are surely on their way. Just 3 Opernik. Yeah, they would destroy... Oh my gosh. Please. Please do it, man. What do we have coming in? This is the Cav Archer, Guard Cav Archer upgrade coming in. Ooh, man. The push is back. Guard Strelets is in. What other techs? The second factory... Where do we have all of our factories? We have 2 pretty close to the front of the... It doesn't have the upgrade yet. Oh, gosh! Strella's getting massacred! We have organs and heavies just evaporating them on the front line. Oh my gosh. 82 eco only for Russia. Strelets are leaking a little bit here again. Oh, please tell me. Please tell me. Oh, Caravel. They're still fighting water. Full-on water fights. 2 Caravels, 3 frigates versus 3 frigates. These guys are doing it all right now, or trying to at least, and I think that's partially why some of those Strelets leaked out to end their existence. And Cav Kuras coming in. That's for the Cossack, which he does have 10 of right now. They're only veteran though. Castador is getting some good trade value. Portuguese military on the land looks much better at this point. But the water, it looks like it could be going over to the Russians. However, one of these frigates is low. But I think at the end... And it looks like there's an extra upgrade on the Russian warships. So he should be able to take that. Look at these Guard Cav Archers. I have no idea how to say that name. Not even going to try, but these guys are beasts. And when you get to this point, these units are really something special. And he hasn't sent Boyars yet, so that's another upgrade. Also, Team Kamchatka Expeditions can get a couple more upgrade cards for these Cav Archers, who get upgraded quite extensively. Ooh, a galleon coming out to defend, and it looks like Russia's going to be pushed back on water, but we have a push on land. Cav Archers trying to get in there and snipe the artillery. I think he's got so many of them. This might be actually a good trade. Cossacks trying to make their way in as well. There's 8 of those. This is a close fight. Once the front line, the Hussar are down, I think the artillery will drop quite quickly. And that looks to be the case. Still a decent amount of Castador, Guard Castador, defending and ends up pushing back Russia. Wow, look at the amount of Strelets in queue right now. Holy cow. I think we had 80 Strelets. I really think we had 80 Strelets in queue for a moment. Where are these guys? Where are these barracks? They're back here. We have 20. Maybe we had 60 in queue. 40 of them are about to pop. Yeah, these aggressive factories, man. I do it myself. It's always tempting if you think you have some tempo, especially when he was pushing with the heavy cannon shipment. He wanted to force it a little bit more. But I don't know. What do we have? A Legion Dragoons coming in. That's Guard Dragoons for Portuguese. These guys are really getting in their late game techs at this point. And yeah, it's going to be... I think it's going to be tough. We even have Conquistadors coming out. It's going to be tough for Russia to hold this. Water is kind of at a standstill, but as I say that, a second... no, not a second galleon, but some extra caravels water push for Portuguese. Just so much going on, man. And natives coming in for Portuguese, using up that population as much as it can, even though it still has a little bit of extra room. Oh, man. Is it going to come down to artillery fights and micro? I don't know. It's still anyone's game, I think, really. There's just so much going on. This forward arsenal is still alive, and it's actually getting attacked right now. For Russia, this would be for Halbs. I'm not sure why he wants to get infantry breastplate. Doesn't benefit the Strelets at all. Maybe that's just something Cutterboy does not know. Unless, maybe it does, and I don't know. I don't think it's going to. 135 HP for them at the moment. As we take a look at some water. Yeah, that's only for archers and hand infantry. So, a bit of a useless tech. Unless he switches into those Halb. They're not Halbs. I forget what the Russian Halb unit is called. They've been buffed. But I don't know if you want to make them versus Castadors and late game units. Oh, if it affects Cav Archers, I would be shocked. I don't think so. It's called infantry breastplate, so I doubt it. I doubt it. Factories have been spotted, so at this point in the game, it's kind of important that because if you get monitors out, if one of the players can get a monitor into range of the factories and snipe them, that would be very beneficial. Second factory is not even in for Portuguese. That's pretty wild. We're 37 minutes in. Russia does not have the bonus damage against villas. They have a 0.5 multiplier. Taking out some villagers here with these Cav Archer raids. Guard Strelet going in, but here we go. The factory is now going to be pressured with the heavy cannons, the dragoons, some native units as well. Oh, and these guys, they do have a 2x multiplier against infantry, and so they're going to wreck these Strelets. This factory is in danger. I think Cutterboy was trying to run his opponent around a little bit, but this might be the point where it really turns into Portuguese favor. And we're actually at the point where this could be a series advantage of 2-0 for Azad, which I would not have expected. I don't think most people thought Azad was a favorite in this. Not that it's over yet. This is a best of 7, but one battleship coming in for Azad. These things are insane. I don't think I've seen them myself yet, but I know their stats are ridiculous. Factory is going to go down. What does our boy Cutter Boy have in store for us? More Strelets. He's getting the factory upgrade now, but that factory is probably not going to live much longer. I think he's in a dire situation right now. A monitor did make its way out. I think he was focusing on water maybe a little bit too much. Never really got his full eco going either. He's only at 88 vills. I don't think he ever crossed the 90 mark. But we have a pretty good flank here. Lots of Strelets. The heavy cannons are... Oh, they're getting great shots, though. They are getting pressured, and I think they're going to go down, but they're going to get a lot of Strelets before that happens. And finally, New Order regiments coming in to buff the Strelets even more. So if he's able to hold this, which it's mostly Dragoon... okay, Castadors coming in as well. A batch of Huss for Portuguese would really put this in a tough situation for Russia. But I think he's just got the mass to do it anyway. Where is this battleship coming in? There it is. Look at this guy. 7,875 HP. And... holy cow, look at this rate of fire. 0.5 rate of fire. This thing is ridiculous. This thing has double the HP of a frigate and 4 times the rate of fire of a frigate. This is wild. 1,000 wood, 1,000 coin. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. As we are being a big Cav Archer pop. But look at, I think this battleship, where is it? I think this thing can take out 3 frigates on its own. Oh my god, this is a machine gun, dude. This is a machine gun. What is going on? We have the blockhouse taking out a villager over here. Looks like Russia might be holding. Second factory coming in for Portuguese. Battleship is just wrecking everything. It hasn't even taken a single hit yet. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, so what does Cutter Boy got? He's upgrading his walls right now. This wall's not complete. There's just so much chaos. Like, look at this wall. I don't even know if it's complete here, but he's upgrading it. It does have a good wall here, though. More Strelets coming. Strelets have been continuously upgraded, but he's down to 79 vills. These natives are making an impact as well. We've got, these guys are very strong, very good against Strelets, very good units to be making. And I think it's looking better and better for Portuguese as this goes on. But Cutter Boy is still trying to hang on. There is some cash. There is a prize as well as pride and prize for these games. So Cutter Boy doesn't want to give up. He's going to fight until the last second, it looks like. He's sending Boyars. He's getting his upgrades in now, so maybe he feels a little bit better about that. But he's at 70 vills. I think he knows he's in a tough spot, but he doesn't want to give up just yet. Yeah, I don't know. He's down to almost 100 population. So, yeah, it's going to be very tough. Lots of Dragoons, highly upgraded Dragoons as well. I don't know. He's making more vills. He's at 68 vills. This is a tough situation. Maybe he's thinking if I get water, that can change things, and just kind of run around the water with fishing boats. I don't know. But there we go. That is GG. He thought about it for a while. He was trying to come back. You know, it's a 40-minute game. You were in some very good positions, so it's tough to lose this game when you felt like you had it. He had a really good push with those heavies once he got to industrial. I think that was one of his better situations to try to come back and take this game. But, man, Azad played that really well. He got the triple early dock, and there were some crazy fights with the Falcons being shipped behind Portuguese base. Making use of natives, native techs, dock upgrades for all the frigates. I mean, at one point we had each player with 3 frigates. The battleship made an appearance. Just a wild game. And Cutter Boy Unfortunately, going down 0-2, this is his first home map pick. He's going to be able to pick the next game, the next map as well. And hopefully, man, I really thought Azad just played well on his opponent's game planned map. So props to him. Let's take a look at some of these charts before we hop out of here. Lots of villagers made throughout this game. Let's see how early Azad. He had 100 vills before 20 minutes. Right around 20-minute mark. Let's take a look at resources gathered. Very close, actually, throughout the game. And anything interesting with the military? 111, those are probably mostly Strelets. But, yeah, Russian charts are typically like that. So, pretty wild game, long one. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.